to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. You know, love is a very, very weird thing to gauge, and it doesn't always have to make sense. People love who they love, different races, different sexualities, different age groups. But I'm always curious about these prison relationships. Now, some guys who are in prison get a lot of women that love them, even though they do some crazy, crazy, heinous crimes. Like this guy, David Brinson. In the 90s, David Brinson killed not one, not two, not three, but 4 people. F-O, not U-R. 4 people. And got life in prison for doing so. But that didn't stop him from clapping cheeks. What clapping sounds? I'm not talking about just the men, because he could have been doing that. But he got married to a beautiful lady by the name of Stephanie Brinson. And not only was she beautiful, she was bubbly.
Good morning, everybody. It's me, Stevie. It's my birthday guest, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the wonderful text messages this morning and the birthday wishes on Facebook. I'm very excited about this day. I'm going to have a great day. In fact, this whole year has been the best year I've had consistently for 12 years. I'm so happy. So thank you for everything.
Somehow, they got married, and because they were married, I'm pretty sure they met over like pen pals or something like that. He was able to get conjugal visits. Now, the issue with conjugal visits in prisons is that you can go up there and visit your husband or wife, but you have to leave your phone, you have to leave your clothes, and you are in there alone with said individual with no protection, because legally they can't be there watching you as you clap cheeks. Would be interesting for some of you people though, because y'all nasty. And all of a sudden in the middle of the night, something happens and Mr. David Brinson goes to tell some officers, something's wrong with my wife.
She would do toy drives during the holiday to give back to the community. She was just a very giving person.
It's very frustrating, especially because they haven't charged anything yet. They just know that it's a homicide, but nobody's been charged or prosecuted or anything. So it's a very frustrating role because we know it was just him and her in the room, nobody else. No supervision, no phones. They take her phone, they take all her belongings. So what hope does she have?
They are accountable. They are accountable. You know, it was my mother's choice as a grown woman to be there with the person that she was with, but they're accountable for the type of protection that they provide for these people when they provide a service like this.
Yeah, now it should be pointed out that these family visiting units are separate from the main housing unit of the prison. They are not supervised. There is no guard inside of these units. There are no cameras inside of these units. There is a phone, and according to the family, every now and again a prison staff member would come by and have them check in. They don't think that's enough at all. I asked CDCR if they believe that it's appropriate for somebody to be convicted of 4 murders to be allowed to be alone unsupervised with somebody who is not incarcerated at the prison. They say that there is a rigorous set of rules that come with these family visits. I just went through the regulations for the California Code of Rehabilitation, and it doesn't say anything about a conviction of the person and what they had. It talks about their conduct in prison. By the way, they're only ineligible for these visits if it was a violent crime against a minor or a family member.
Now, the cause of death is strangulation, but he has not yet been charged with the murder, and he's the only person that's in there in the room with her. Now, as you can see, her kids are mixed race, so it seems like her previous husband before may have been Hispanic or Caucasian, I'm not sure. But this beautiful lady decided that, you know what, at this stage of her life, she wanted to give a convicted killer a chance who was never coming home. You can't tell me that she couldn't date on the outside with somebody better than a guy that's 54 years old in prison. But here's one thing that I know. Women do like, not all women, but some women are very amused by bad guys. Charles Manson, one of the most notorious killers in American history, was said to have received thousands of letters while he was in prison from women wanting to marry him and do otherwise, even getting sometimes nude photos from what they say. So this is not out of character. The problem is when they kill your ass themselves and then you ain't got no body because you're in the grave because of your decisions that you make. Now, people are saying, hey, this is not right. She doesn't deserve this, and she doesn't. But at the same time, this is a man who killed 4 people, and he has nothing to lose by killing her. And I'm seeing in the comment sections that people are also blaming her for the decisions. I will leave that up to you. I will say rest in peace, beautiful lady. You're a mother, you're a grandmother. You don't deserve such treatment. Next story. I'm ugly like most of y'all, but I ain't got no kids. I actually use condoms, unlike you. Woo! Just joking. No, I do use condoms, but you still ugly. But some of y'all dudes have baby mamas who are bitter, and it's a problem because, you know, your kid's mom don't want to let you see your kids and don't want you to be in their life. And even when you try to be in their life, they make it pretty bad for you. And this is the case with this brother right here. He lives in Georgia. The child, I believe, lives in North Carolina. So it's about a 5-hour difference. And the kid is sick and he wants to support his child by going to the doctor. So he drives 4.5 hours there to meet his kid and the baby mama. And she doesn't know that he's coming. But then this happens.
No, leave. I'm not playing. Leave.
I don't care what you talking about.
Bye.
What's up, buddy?
Stop.
Get that at 5. Sick.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, are we having an issue?
Yes, he needs to leave.
Okay, what's going on?
He cannot be here.
I can. I'm his father.
Okay, what's the, you have some,
He needs to leave.
you have some legal?
No,
I have primary custody of him. He needs to go.
Okay, all right.
there's no proof, ma'am.
I have the court documents.
I'm here for my son.
Okay, all right.
Just this past weekend, she came over and you see the scratch on my eye. She took, and this all it is. She just wanna just be difficult with me. That's all.
Let me just say this, Dad. Just so that we don't get him upset and we do what we need to do with him. Can you guys decide on who's gonna stay?
I
here
just
with
drove
the baby?
4 hours here for his appointment.
He needs to
And
leave.
this, see what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm not here to be confrontational or anything. I'm here for my son, and that's all.
Guys, did you see that? That didn't make any damn sense. Now, again, I'm not sure as to what has happened in their relationship. To me, it seems like his son really loves him, but the mother was like, no, he can't be in here and all of this. And you see a lot of mothers doing this more often than not. Maybe to not this capacity, but it's something that happens. It's like, okay, we're not together, so now the kid belongs to me, and you're no longer a parent in this situation. And then you're turning the kid eventually against his own father when the father wants to be in the kid's life. I've even seen cases where dudes will try to go and get their kids, and the woman will just keep moving from place to place to place or state to state so you can't find out where your kid is. I've seen men break down and cry. They want to see their son or daughter graduate high school. They are not allowed to see that. And it is sickening, but this is why you guys got to understand before you start dealing with chicks and, you know, having kids with them, Gotta understand what kind of person you are and understand that things can change. But this could very well be you. And for some of you men, this is you. And you want a relationship with your child, but the baby mama is upset that you don't want the relationship possibly with her, or maybe she doesn't want it with you. But, you know, it's sad. Next story. One of my favorite shows when I was coming up in the mid-90s, when I was in high school, middle school, was New York Undercover. And one of the most masculine black men in the 90s at that time was my man, Malik Yoba. I mean, talking about a strong black man. They were the first dudes I saw put on the North Pole coats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him and Detective Torres in the show, I believe his name was. Listen, man, they had it popping, man. It was hip hop detectives in the 90s. Timberland's on and everything, and they were solving crimes, and Ice-T would come on some of the episodes and be a villain. But then Malik Yoba started, you know, I don't know, I don't want to get canceled, but it seems like he was, what the episodes? You know, identifying with liking some transgender things. And then everybody was like, come on, Malik, what's going on, man? You all right? Like, this is very different than what we knew about you in the 90s. But now Malik Yoba has gotten just real out of pocket with this.
So, what's up, America? I decided that I'm no longer a black man, no longer a person of color, BIPOC, none of that shit. What I am is a non-white man. And I think we should all just start calling ourselves non-white. So, they're gonna have to figure it out. And just say that shit explicitly. No DNI, no BIPOC, no references to our blackness. So we just all walk around like, I'm not a black man, I'm a non-white man. I'm a non-white woman. I'm a non-white, all of us. Asians, Latinos, black people, everybody. Call it what it is. I'm just non-white. And let them rebuke that. Let them refute it. Let them come up with something that just says, we like all non-whites. Excuse me. We don't like all non-whites.
You no longer identify as a black man. You only identify as a non-white person. You know what? I think what's happened with Malik Yoba, this is not the same guy that we have known and loved over the years. I blame this on that white keep it hype. He is on that powder. Like Messy Marv says, playing with my nose. Somebody is over there playing with their nose, snorting it all the way up, dusting it up, bro. I don't know what they're gonna put into your drink that then spiked your stuff, man. But hey, you've been in Hollywood for a minute, so I don't know. But really, I don't think we should hold it against him because his mind is gone, guys. So guys, I had a really, really great show today. First of all, we have David Brinson. He killed his beautiful wife, Stephanie, who was visiting him. How the hell do you kill somebody who wants to give you overnight booty clapping sounds when you're in prison? I'm just saying, like, they're driving to come and give you some ass and you end up killing them. Like, that's just so disrespectful. They're coming to give you some cheeks. They're coming to give you some cheeks. I wish somebody would come and give me some cheeks. Anyways, you know what? Then you have the mom who refuses to let her child see the father. Then Malik Yoba ain't black no more. Who will win the Dusty Award of the day? Jeopardy music! Drum roll, please! It's David Brinson. Damn it, boy. How you gonna kill somebody that's putting money on your books, using a car to drive down to see you, giving you some cheeks, giving you some extreme booty clapping sounds. Then the lady is beautiful. she seems nice, and then you gonna lie and say she ain't breathing, but knowing damn well they got doctors and stuff inside the prison, they gonna find out that your ass killed her. You a dumb criminal. That's why the hell you in there in the first place. Throw that dust on them. It's over for you. Over there choking somebody up for no damn reason that's trying to care about you. You ungrateful as F. But guys, I gotta get up out of here. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of Dusty News Network. Check us out on Facebook.com/O'Shea Duke Jackson 2. We out.